Hello and welcome to today's video. Please like the video and subscribe to my channel, it really help me reach that nearby 100 subscriber goal I have. Today we're looking at Halo Wars, which is a really interesting game for multiple reasons. This Halo game was an RTS instead of being an FPS, which is really interesting because the original plan for Halo was for it to be an RTS. This RTS idea began in 1997 with the development of Halo CE. However, after some time they decided that Halo should have been an FPS, so that's what Halo CE became. So Halo Wars is actually what Halo was originally planned to be, but this was released in 2009. Another reason why this is interesting, other than it returning to the original idea that Halo began with, is that it wasn't made by Bungie. Now, Halo games that weren't made by Bungie have a bad reputation, however this particular one was in good hands, as it was developed by Ensemble Studios, which are the developers of Age of Empires. So, a reputable dev to be making an RTS game. This game isn't a part of the Master Chief Collection, and was released on Steam many years before the Master Chief Collection was. This particular footage was recorded on PC. So, Halo Wars was originally designed to be played on console, and this worked very well. When you think of an RTS game, you do think of PC, and this had a lot of consideration by the developers, and they managed to make it very easy to play on console. I originally played this on console, and I can tell you myself that it does work very well on a controller. Halo Wars is a very casual style of RTS, which can be played and understood from the moment you start, as the devs made a very good job of making the game feel very intuitive. The basic concept of the gameplay is that you build a base, produce units from your resource pool, you gain resources by either collecting them from the map, or building supply pads that will gain you resources over time. And to get better units than you already have, you have to level up your tech level. Leveling up your tech level is done by building reactors or capturing reactors that can be out on some of the maps. There are also extra actions that can be done by your leader, such as carpet bombing or healing units. Despite the game being rather simple, it's fun to play, and it stays loyal to the Halo universe with its interpretation of units, which I really care about. I think that's great. It's obviously a big concern when a different developer takes on a project like this, however they did very well in that regard. As for level design, it feels like it was very well thought out, with battles not only in many different places, but with also different objectives, and even making an escort mission fun. I can't say too much without giving away some of the plot, however. As for the story, it's set a long time before Halo CE, and the story is a self-contained story, so it's not reliant on you playing the other Halo games for you to understand it. Personally, I really enjoyed this game, and the cutscenes that are in the game are not only very well made, but there's a very famous one that's used by a lot of Halo content creators where a group of Spartans take on a group of elites. But I won't say anything else, I don't want to ruin any parts of the story. As for the multiplayer, I can't say too much about the multiplayer. I haven't played too much of it as there isn't too many people playing anymore, so it's kind of hard to find a game. But it is similar to other RTS games where a quick rush usually ends the game really quick, and with low player numbers like it is, it can be hard to learn these strats when you can rarely find a game, so it's not really for me. Maybe it'd be fun against some friends if you did like a 3v3. So Halo Wars was a solid game, proving that Bungie wasn't necessary for the making of a good Halo game, and that Halo didn't have to be stuck to the FPS genre forever. This RTS has worked very well. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, which will be about Halo 3 ODST.